Time for the deep dive. We have some Sweet 16 numbers already out as we tape. Kansas 4.5, 156.5 against Purdue. Can't wait for this matchup. Swanigan is the man, was terrific in the win against Iowa State, which was a great game. And so far, I'm very impressed. I mean, you got to love what Kansas is able to do. They were awesome against Michigan State. Hard to blow out an Izzo coach team. So many weapons for Kansas.
And Kansas, a team that had struggles covering point spreads as favorites all year long. In fact, of all the top seeds, they were the worst as chalk against the spread. Look what they did in the Big 12 tournament, cover numbers. Look what they've done here in the Big Dance, cover numbers. They've been the best top seed ATS early on.
They have to take care of business, too. No excuses. Those games are in Kansas City for our Kansas. Look at this. Michigan laying 146.5 against Oregon. You can't handicap human emotion, Teddy. Michigan on a roll. And in this case, this is really legitimate momentum.
Sure, and the early monies come on Michigan. This line opened pick 'em in a lot of places. The Wolverines already -1. I saw a couple of 1.5s popping up. Early money on Kansas Purdue, by the way, on the over in that contest.
Oh, I don't know about this line. Gonzaga 3, 148 against West Virginia. Great game. If Gonzaga turns it over like they did against Northwestern, they're going to get run out.
Well, I mean, Gonzaga, a particularly unimpressive opening weekend. And we talked about the value problems with the Zags. Again, you're going to look at the advanced metric numbers and say, I don't know if Gonzaga should be laying points in this range to West Virginia, though the markets got it better than the advanced metrics numbers in a similar situation. We're talking about Arizona St. Mary's this past weekend.
This will be the late game, West Regional, San Jose, Arizona 7.5, 144.5 against Xavier.
Yeah, early money there on the over. Which surprised me because these aren't two teams that I think of running up and down the floor, although Zona's been trending over a little bit in recent weeks. They didn't get over against St. Mary's, and I'm not sure this matchup's going to be a whole lot easier for either of these two squads offensively.
Late game from Madison Square Garden, Florida the favorite, 131.5 the total against Whiskey.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised by this number, considering that Florida was a dog to Virginia. And there was some talk that the seating committee just accidentally switched Wisconsin and Minnesota and just didn't tell anyone that they had the two Big Ten teams just in the wrong spots. But obviously because the seeding didn't make any sense. But I wouldn't be surprised at all to see Wisconsin take a little money here, although the early action hasn't been much with the Gators holding 1.5, 131.5. We'll see what happens throughout the day on Monday.
Let's auto fade the ACC. Come on, 2-13 ATS in the tournament. Look at this, Carolina 7.5 against Butler. Butler's frisky. They'll be in that game, I think.
Sure, and the early money's come on the Tar Heels. It's opened 7 in a lot of places. We're already seeing 7.5s. Could go a notch or two higher. And Butler, maybe the least sexy team out there, still remaining. And yet, they've got a pretty good resume. And they had a pretty good opening weekend. I would not sell the Butler Bulldogs short.
No line yet. Baylor and South Carolina. What do you think?
Baylor's going to be short chalk there. UCLA, Kentucky's going to be short chalk in that game. When I say short, we're talking about a point or two. I would expect when the lines open on Monday morning.
Hey guys, for the full video, go to sbrpicks.com.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.